Have you guys ever noticed those clickbaity type videos on YouTube that reads how I earned $100 a day playing this game, or how I earned $1,200 a month playing this or that game? Well, if you have, you know that they're talking about blockchain games. They're talking about the whole concept of play to earn, the new thing that's kind of like revolutionizing blockchain games at the moment. And before you spend your hard-earned cash, or before you jump into these games and try to earn yourself some money, this video is going to be really important because it will kind of explain the whole concept of play to earn, what you need to know before you dip your toe in, and just the overall concept of how you make money by playing these blockchain games. So if that's interesting to you, sit back, relax, and let's jump into the video. If you're short on time, look, the three basic ways in order for you to make money playing these games is, the first one is exchanging tokens, which is exchanging the native tokens that you earn in the game, the native tokens that you are rewarded in each of these games, and you just exchange it through a DEX and then swap it out to fiat. The second way is, because all these blockchain games are run through like NFTs, they have axes as NFTs. They have warriors, characters, swords, shields, whatever. They're all NFTs. If you manage to get your hands on a rare one, then you can flip those NFTs for profit. Okay, that's another way. Now, the third way is staking those native coins that you earn in the game, those native tokens in the game, and you stake it in the staking pool and you earn a passive income that way. So if that's all you need to know, then fine. I've given you information you can click off now. But what I'm going to do is try to break it down a bit further for you so you actually understand the whole concept at a deeper level. So let's do that. The perfect game that I'm going to use is Axie Infinity. Well, not everyone. I was going to say everyone knows Axie Infinity, but if you're into this space and you know you're looking at crypto games, blockchain games, one of the bigger ones right now is Axie Infinity. So let's talk about the first way that you can earn money playing these games, which is earning the native token, being rewarded with the native token. Okay, so as you play Axies, and obviously there is an entry barrier in order to play. You need to have actual 3 Axies, and right now an Axie can range from like 200 to 300 to 400, and depending on the trait and how rare it is, it can go up in price. So there is an entry barrier to these games. But let's talk about method 1. If you have a team of Axies, right, you battle your Axies. You go out, you battle your Axies, you complete quests, you do whatever that the game requires, and in return, it rewards you with SLP, which is known as Smooth Love Potion, which is the native token for the game Axie Infinity. So Smooth Love Potion is actually tied to a real life kind of token and has real value. Right now on CoinMarketCap, it's valued at 19 cents per Smooth Love Potion. Now, you might think that's not much, but at its peak, Smooth Love Potion was going for 36 cents. If you grind the game and play day in, day out, people are potentially earning up to, $10, $20 a day. And again, it might not be a lot to you, but you also hear about these countries that are lower socioeconomic, like Malaysia, Philippines, and Southeast Asia, and also Brazil and Venezuela and that. Their currency is not as strong, so 10, 20 USD per day is actually potentially life-changing for a few people that, are struggling. So that's Axie Infinity. Now, let's talk about another game, Crypto Blades. I want to kind of show you examples. All these blockchain games run in the same kind of concept. You play the game, you earn the native token, in this case, Crypto Blades, it's skill. Okay, so you buy a couple of characters and you buy a couple of weapons and you go battle and you win the native reward for this game, which is you win skill points. Again, you will take the skill points and then you swap it on a DEX, a decentralized exchange, such as PancakeSwap if it's on the Binance Smart Chain, or Uniswap if it's on the Ethereum network. See, so you can go swap SLP for Ether. Here it's Crowns, PCWS is Crowns, which is Seascape's native token. You can swap for BNB. So you earn the reward in game, you take it to a decentralized exchange, and then swap it back out for a token that you can then convert to real life fiat money. That's the first way. Now, the second way that you can earn is by selling NFTs. All these games are NFT based, okay? Each of these Axie Infinities is an NFT, non-fungible token. Within the game, there are also other NFTs such as items, land parcels are NFTs. If you jump over to Crypto Blades, the sword is an NFT. The character is an NFT. So, let's say you play Crypto Blades and you forge a sword. Okay, in the game they're called forging. So you forge or you blacksmith and you create a sword. Your sword just happens to be a really epic sword. You know, it's great quality. It's a fire type sword with a fire type skill. Look at this one. It has power plus 381, so it increases your power for 381 score. It's water element and also increases your intelligence for water plus 368. So it's like everything is water. And someone is selling this sword for 51.69 skill. And right now, one skill, according to CoinMarketCap, is worth $46. So imagine that 51 times 46 equals $2,346. So someone has managed to, just by luck, forge an amazing sword and they're trying to sell that for $2,346. I can definitely guarantee you it didn't cost them that much to forge a sword. I think it only cost 2 skills to forge a sword, and now they've managed to get lucky and they're going to flip it for $2,000. You can breed an Axie, right? So in Axie Infinity, you can breed these guys. Now here you can see there's a breed count of 2. You can breed these guys up to 7 times, but essentially you can take this fellow, for example, and then breed it with this fellow, or you can take 2 Axies with very desirable traits. You breed them, you may get something that's really, really desirable, and what you do is come back onto the market and flip it. There's Axie Infinities that have been sold for a lot of money. Here you see on the main page, it says the most expensive Axie ever sold was for 300 ETH. I don't know how much ETH was worth at the time that it was sold, but the point is, an Axie was sold for 300 ETH. Okay, so you know that they can actually go for quite a bit, and all of these are NFTs. My Neighbor Alice, the game that hasn't launched yet, it's a farm sim. Imagine each little element within the game is an NFT. You happen to have a pig NFT. It's a farm sim, right? A cow NFT. And not long ago, they had a NFT mystery box on Binance, which I tried to get into, and I have 2 mystery box for My Neighbor Alice. So imagine you got something rare, you flip it, and you get money. That's the second way that you kind of potentially earn an income from these games. So the third way that people are earning an income using these blockchain games is through staking the native tokens associated with that game. So for example, Axie's Infinity staking is probably SLP. I don't actually know, but look, all these games kind of work the same way. Crypto Blades, for example, their staking is you can stake skill for skill. Okay, so you stake your skill, you earn skill, and the annual percentage yield is 2.35%. Now, before we go any further, let's talk about the technical concept of staking. What does it all mean? Now, you can appreciate my handy work here in MS Paint, but essentially staking means you putting your tokens into a storage, a pool, where the network will then use it to verify transactions on the blockchain. Now, to get a little bit more technical, because everything on the blockchain that goes through the blockchain needs to be verified, every transactions need to be verified. In order to do that efficiently, the network requires tokens. Now, if you lend your tokens to the staking pool, they use what is known as consensus mechanism. They verify the transaction, and as a reward for you lending and storing your tokens in the staking pool, you get a reward. You get paid out a percentage of that same token, and like I said before, it's actually worth something. It's tied to real world value. So we already saw that skill was worth $46.34, right? If you started to stake that, you can earn 2.35% a year. Obviously, you probably won't keep it in for a year, but you can earn 2.35 APY off your skill depending how much you put in there, and that can be your passive income. Now, 2.35 is not that great, but it's better than what the banks are currently paying for, like your fiat money that you store. You open up a savings account now, and with the the economy tanking so hard, you probably get 1%, if that. So 2.35 APY on tokens that you may not be using, you might as well earn some passive income off that. So that's the third way that people are earning passive income, and that's why people are saying, I earned $100 a day doing this and that. It's also a little bit deceiving because how much they earn is dependent on the fluctuating price of that token on that day. Okay, so I mean, look at skill. At one point, it was $183, right? So it was bouncing around. It reached a peak on the July the 24th at $184. So if you had been staking your coins around that time and it was valued at 184, then yes, you could potentially be earning quite a lot in relation to the APY of skill. Same thing with Axie Infinity. Same thing with crowns when it comes to seascapes games as well. So people pretty much just staking their coins, their tokens, and earning passive income that way. Okay, so let's recap the three methods. First method, just play the game, earn the in-game token as rewards. In this case, we're talking about Axie Infinity. You earn SLP, you swap it out at an exchange for Ether or whatever token you desire, and you can then exchange it for fiat money that way. Second is NFTs. Each one of these are an NFT. Each one of these items within the marketplace is an NFT. You go to Bakery Swap and you're looking at Seascapes games. These are all NFTs and people are flipping these. If you manage to get a rare NFT, you flip it, you're earning extra income. Third and final, people are staking their tokens. Okay, you earn SLP. You can probably stake SLP for Axie Infinity. You can definitely stake skill for crypto blades, and that's how people are also earning passive income. So now that you know the basic concept of play to earn, you can now go forth and be fairly confident that you know what you're doing when it comes to buying skill or buying into these games, because it does cost potentially a few $100s in order for you to get into these games. But the point is, there's also potential for you to make back that money in a month or two, and then continue making money moving forward, as long as you know what you're doing. So the three concepts still stand true amongst all the games, all the blockchain games out there. Okay, so with that said, hopefully that was informative. Hopefully you found that useful. Now you can tell all your friends, you can explain to your family what blockchain games, what play to earn more means. And yeah, with that, I'll catch you later. I'll see you in the next video. See you guys. Bye.